So this Presidential Service Award is meant to honor individuals that have demonstrated long-term commitment to the SACNAS mission. These awards are selected by the President, and they represent the highest level of sustained contribution to the society. This year, we honor two gentlemen who have demonstrated these qualities. Please look out for articles that will be published by the SACNAS communications team after the conference. These articles provide a more in-depth overview of the honorees' stories. These stories are worth knowing about because they demonstrate how the true values and the power of long-term investment, the true value and the power of long-term involvement with SACNAS is truly, truly meaningful. So in addition to their individual contributions to the society, SACNAS in turn has been influencing and guiding the careers of both these awardees. They acknowledge that the importance of the networks that they've created here have been important throughout the years that they've been with SACNAS. They both also value how SACNAS provides a safe place for caring individuals to come together and help each other. They mentioned that coming to the conference feels like coming home, like being with family. There's authenticity and there's integrity here. I describe both of these individuals as humble leaders with great hearts and dedication. And they've made the society better for their participation in it. So the first awardee goes to Dr. George Negrete, who is a professor in the Department of Chemistry at the University of Texas, San Antonio. Dr. Negrete has been associated with SACNAS since the 1980s, when Frank de la Mantis, who's one of our earlier presidents, encouraged Dr. Negrete to get involved with SACNAS as a graduate student. And Dr. Negrete never looked back after that. He has benefited in his career from advice and knowledge that he's gathered from SACNAS colleagues, and in turn, he himself has been a valuable resource for others. Dr. Negrete served on the board of directors from 2003 to 2005 and chaired the Student Presentations Committee for several years. More recently, he has chaired the Nominations Committee, and during this time, he's added significant rigor and structure to the slate selection process for the board of directors. He is truly a product of SACNAS and embodies the mission of what SACNAS is about. So let's give him a hand.
I'm honored to be the awardee for SACNAS for this award. Thank you so much. I want to thank all of the folks at SACNAS who weighed in on this. I'm humbled because I know so many do so much for this organization. And we do so because we believe in what SACNAS does. And what's not to love about this award, what's not to love about any award actually, but this award in particular comes from SACNAS, an organization which I venerate. I love this organization. I have great passion for it, and I know lots of you out there who've been associated with SACNAS do as well. And it's an award for service. This is an award about what we do for our futures. And in this case, our futures has to do with diversifying science. It has to do with justice. It has to do with empowerment of students and preparation. And so I love what I'm able to do for the organization in that context. I want to thank a couple of folks. Lino mentioned Frank de la Mantis, bringing Dr. Luis Otto, he mentioned that person as well, and I to a conference about 30 years ago, which is when my love affair with SACNAS started. And I also want to thank Luis, who was a graduate student at the time. I was a graduate student. We were both at the University of California, Santa Cruz. Hey, go Slugs. We were both at the University of California, Santa Cruz, he in biology, me in chemistry. But some years later, he told me, you need to apply for this position at UT San Antonio. And I was a little reluctant to do that, but I did so. And I got offered a position, and that's been my career for the last 23 and a half years. and I've never looked back. I've been so pleased to have been there and for that to have been what I've done. And I'd be remiss if I didn't invite every single one of you to the San Antonio meeting of SACNAS, San Antonio, Texas next year. I hope to see all of you there. Let's make that a great conference as well. Thank you.
Okay, our second honoree is Dr. LeManuel Bitsóí. He is Dene and Navajo. He serves as the Chair Diversity Officer for Stony Brook University, and he was part of the inaugural class for the Linton Poudre SACNAS Leadership Institute in 2009. And he acknowledges that this was timely and influential in defining his subsequent career path. And he recently took part in the 2017 SACNAS Advanced Leadership Institute. Dr. Bitsóí served on the SACNAS Board of Directors from 2010 through 2012, and on the Genomics Committee with past President Dr. Maggie Werner Washburn. Perhaps most importantly, he's been a key figure in establishing the Native American Affairs Committee and has served as the chair of this committee for several years. And in this role has been committed to sustaining and guiding and growing the Native American programming at SACNAS. So please welcome Lee to the stage.
I am thankful, I am honored, and I am not a mascot. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. I am not a mascot. I am Navajo. Kia ani slino haslishi bashin na jini da she na hobani da shanale. Ahojet ego eyaha na ntinigi big echo isha. Ahojet ego means my understanding is my destiny depends upon me. And I've been guided by a lot of people in my life, especially tenets of Navajo philosophy that are ageless and timeless and most valuable to me. And I apply those principles in my life and my career. And I thank my family for that. I thank my ancestors for that. And I thank my community for that. I thank my family here tonight, my family of SACNAS. There's so many colleagues here that I have networked with, so many students that I've seen, so many more students yet to come. And we can make a difference. And I strongly believe in that. And again, I am thankful, I am honored, and I am not a mascot. Ikeha.